Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and does life ever get hard sometimes? You bet it does. I've been doing a lot of videos on subscriber questions recently, but this week I decided I would change it up a bit because sometimes I just have to be real with you guys. You guys have probably seen my videos on feeling ugly or fat or crazy or like you want to die, but I wanted to talk about that gray feeling. That's how I describe it, at least. A gray, sad cloud that just kind of comes over and sucks all the color out of life. And it just makes me want to sleep for long periods of time and curl up in a ball and cry and just be alone. Wow, what makes you feel like this? Nothing specific, really. Sometimes it's just a small disappointment that sets off a chain reaction of these little niggling feelings that just make me feel all wrong. And that wrongness brings the fog and the exhaustion and the general negative outlook on life. That sounds awful. Does that happen all the time? For a few years it did, but then I finally went to a doctor and was diagnosed with clinical depression, and with the help of a psychiatrist, I got on some medication that helped lift that fog a little bit. Basically, I don't want to die all the time anymore. Very rarely, actually. But so you're not totally cured. I'm not sure if cured is the right word to use here. I still have bad days and foggy weeks, and I can be pretty miserable at times, but I know that I'll get better eventually. And what's really important is that I now have an awareness of those low points and I can adjust my life to help me get through them. For example, I might have to cancel lunch plans on a Wednesday so that I can rest up and just accept my sadness for a little while so that by Friday I can go to whatever event I had planned then. I just don't let myself wallow because that's unproductive and a vicious cycle. So why is this important to be telling to the imagination now? You might just be having a bad week or a bad month or even a bad year. It sucks, but it happens. Or you might actually have a larger mental issue going on like depression or bipolar disorder. And that's okay too. Going to the doctor is the best way to figure this out, just like if you had a broken ankle or a sinus infection. They help you find the best medicine or course of treatment so that you can get better, whether it's in your brain or your ankle or your sinuses. What's funny, or really I should say sad, is that we think that we're alone in this. We think that we're the only ones bullied or ugly or friendless or miserable, but we're not. There are a lot of miserable people out there who are all pretending to be happy because we think that there's something wrong with you if you're sad or if you're clinically depressed. But know that that's not true. It's okay to be sad sometimes because life is hard and it sucks royally and you just want to dig a hole and escape from everything. Okay, you can't dig a hole and you can't just escape from life, but you can overcome it. And the first step is talking to someone else where you realize that you're not the only one that feels this way. You are not alone. You're not a freak or a weirdo or crazy or a crybaby or weak. You're just dealing with life the best way that you know how. So talk to a friend, a family member, a teacher, a coworker, a mentor, a pastor, a therapist. Gosh, you could even talk to a stranger if it would get you to talk, because the important part is the talking, is the connecting with another person, because that will help you feel better. Which is why the imagination is an open community, so go down into the comments, talk about what kind of hard time you're going through, and encourage one another. Plus, remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you think this video is important. And of course, if it made you smile. See you guys next Thursday. And because cats make everything better, here's Mr. Finn. Mwah! You're so white and clean and soft. He's not super excited with being in my video right now. But here, we'll make a kitty dance because kitties dancing make everything... Ah! Help! Dance, kitty, dance. Yeah, dance, kitty, dance. Dancing kitties make everything better, don't they, Finn? Say yes, mommy. Yes, they do. Mwah.